I want you to know that this
is hungry for its first win, going up against another team seeking to notch its third straight and join the division leaders atop the division team standings. As we bring you the continuing live coverage of the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL in our first game or second game for offering 6-game offering here inside the UPHSD Perpetual Las Piñas gym this Sunday or Monday morning dito po sa Las Piñas, and our games for today for the 14 under will be Antipolo NYBL versus Rizal Fiver Switch. And ito nga po ang ating ball game for this morning, at Nino Abanit pa rin yung kasama together with Coach Noy Africa and Andrea Veloso on the sideline for this ball game of Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And let's go to our team standings. Nasaan itong pistuhan ng ating dalawang koponan dito po. As we can see, still on top itong Quezon City with 4-0, followed by Mandaluyong with 3-0. And itong koponan naman ng Mindoro still 1-0 sa kanilang debut game. And Rizal with 2-1 and 1-2 for Malabon.
And also we have, of course, the three teams that haven't played yet, Manila, Pampanga, and Valenzuela, while bringing up the rear, Antipolo and Marikina, still winless after 3 games.
And let's go to this first team. Coach Noy, no, itong kupunan ng Antipolo, still winless. 0-3 sa kanilang team standings. An intense ball game, but kinapos itong kupunan ng Antipolo sa bandang huli versus the debut team of Mindoro Junior Disciplinados.
Definitely Antipolo looking to get out of the cellar, 0-3. Actually, in that game against Mindoro, they shot very well from the field, 48%, so you don't really expect a team shooting 48% from the field to be losing the ball game. But unfortunately for them, they committed 23 turnovers, and really that caused them to lose that ball game. But yun nga, they will be led by Patrick Tresvalles, who is averaging 22 points per game and 7.7 rebounds per game. And also itong si James Sape, who averages 12 points and 5.5 rebounds per game.
That's the output of this team, Antipolo, coach, no, sa kanilang nakaraang game on their third loss. But let's go to this Rizal team and this Switch Fiber 16 under team. Pinahirapan ang kupunan ng Bulacan on that last game. Ang Bulacan nga with the 29-point victory. Because of that, they are now 2-1 sa ating win-loss record.
Well, definitely defense did Rizal good that game. They forced Bulacan to just a 24% field goal percentage. They won the rebound battle 56-39. They forced 28 turnovers and scored 27 points off those turnovers. But definitely when you talk about Rizal, you talk about two guys, John Ray Ladica, who leads the team with 22.7 points per game and 3.7 steals per game. And then yung kanyang dynamic duo, si Axel Mendoza, leads the team in rebounding with 11, add to that 19 points per game and averages 2 swats per game.
And let's see if the two guys you mentioned, Coach Noy, can still continue to dominate and create a super performance onto this ball game. And now let's listen to Andrea Veloso's report for us.
Thank you, Nino and Coach Noy. Isang koponan na galing lang sa panalo at isang koponan na may gustong patunayan dito sa Junior MPBL ang maghaharap ngayong umaga ang 16 under players ng Rizal at Antipolo. Sabi nga ni Head Coach Sindray Balignasay ng Antipolo, kahit wala pa silang panalo, the team is ready to send a message that they are also a team to beat dito sa Junior MPBL. Sa kabilang panig naman, sabi ni Head Coach June Cuevas ng Rizal, maging consistent lang at sundan lang ng team ang kanilang sistema at siguradong mananalo sila ngayong umaga. Alam kong excited na kayo for our second game, mga kaliga. Kaya naman I will now turn you over to our venue announcer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to University of Perpetual Health System Dalta. This is the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. It's the battle between the Antipolo NYBL 16 under and the Rizal Switch Fiber 16 under. Introducing the starters. First, from your Antipolo NYBL. At guard number 11, Henrik Napa. At guard number 12, Adrian Bailon. And at forward number 14, Zach Dolores. Outer forward, number 25, Mark Quintero. And at center, number 4, Marcus Imson. Head coach for the Antipolo NYBL 16 under, Mr. Sindray Balingnagay. And now, here are the starters from your Rizal Switch Fiber 16 under. At guard, number 15, Ezekiel Tagorda. At guard number 17, Gabriel Wongley. And forward number 14, John Ray Ladica. At forward number 10, Mark Herrera. And at center number 72, John Mendoza. Head coach for the Rizal Switch Fiber 16 under, Mr. June Cuevas. Referees for today's ballgame, Angelo Duro, Richard Carvio, and our crew chief, J.R. Torres. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
And the starters for this team, Antipolo NYBL, will be Imson, Napa, Bailon, Doloeras, and si Quintero. And for Rizal Switch Fiber naman, looking for their third win, we'll start with Herrera, Ladica, Tagorda, Wongley, at itong si Mendoza. Antipolo, 0-3 on their last 3 games. Wala pang naipapanalong laro dito. But itong kupunan ng Rizal naman gustong umakyat sa ating team standings, Coach Noy.
Well, definitely Rizal looking to get better positioning with the third win here. And they will heavily rely on that duo of Ladica and Mendoza. Mendoza scoring the first 2 points here off an offensive putback.
Pero ngayon, Coach Noy, tatanungin kita, gaano ba ka-importante para sa kupunan ng Antipolo NYBL na manalo sa larong ito? Because we know 10 games and every game matters here in Junior MPBL.
Well, definitely they're gonna make a run here for a playoffs berth. They will need to win already. They're going down 0-4. That's already 40% of the games that you will play coming off losses. So gusto mo rin siyempre, of course, to be able to stockpile wins very early. And dahil ang dami pa nating teams na hindi naglalaro. So you'll never know how those wins will come in handy for you.
And they also have a team of 3 teams, Coach, no, na hindi pa naglalaro dito sa kupunan or sa division ng North. We have Manila and itong Pampanga.
And Valenzuela.
And yung mga insiders ka no, na nagsasabi sa akin, solid daw yung lineup ng Pampanga.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, of course, that's really a hotbed of basketball here in the Philippines. And we're expecting them to play this week already, if I'm not mistaken. Wednesday and Sunday games will be played in San Fernando, Pampanga. Itong Valenzuela actually was supposed to play already, I think last Friday. However, games were postponed to a later date.
Nakita ko ngayon, nag-trending yung picture. Yung picture ni Justin Baltasar together. Yung pinakita ko sa'yo earlier. But let's take a look at this instant relay once again. And this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
Definitely Axel Mendoza. Really one of the better big guys that we have here in the 16 and under. Pero yung katawan nito parang pwede na isabak sa 18 to.
Yeah, at saka lalo na pag nagbuhat siya sa Pound for Pound Fitness, Coach Noy.
Sure.
Lalong magigain pa ito ng muscle, itong batang ito. And we see that defense. Look at that one. Maulan nga talaga kasi may payong na dalawa.
And yung payong pa lang ni Mendoza, distracting na. Sama pa ni Mark Herrera. But unfortunately, Mark Herrera is called for a personal foul.
Kasing laki ng payong ng mga karito ng dirty ice cream.
Oo.
Laki, ang haba.
Maulan lang. Kung hindi maulan, baka nag-crave na ako niyang dirty ice cream.
Malamig kasi, no? Baka mamaya pag tanghali, Coach Noy.
Usually, pag tanghali, lumalabas yung araw eh. And then, after a while, ulan na naman.
Ulan na naman.
So, to all our viewers, please stay safe and please stay dry.
Lalo
diba
na
ninyo? Lalo ka na. Stay dry.
Palagi na lang basa. As you can see, our Commissioner Keith Picasso, always present here. Rain or shine, Matic, andito si Com Keith.
Definitely. And on top of everything.
Saka nabanggit natin kanina, stay safe din pala sa mga kaligan natin dyan sa North Banda, no? Nakita natin, Coach, no? Sa bandang Isabela, grabe yung baha. And dyan sa Bulacan and Pampanga. Keep safe po, lalo na sa mga kaligan natin nakatira sa may bandang ilog. Back to our game here. We go outside. The attack. Sobra lang ng step, but it's a good one sana for the Switch Fiver.
Actually, itong si John Ray Ladica, one of the hardest players to stop off the dribble. Minsan magdadasal ka na lang na stop ngayong sarili nga with a turnover, and that's exactly what happened as Axel Mendoza erasing that shot.
Paano ka makakadaan sa butas ng karayom nitong depensa ng Rizal, Coach, no? You have this John Ray Ladica on top, tapos pag nakalusot ka man sa kanya, andito naman itong si Mendoza to distract your attack.
That's right. Lulusot ka sa butas ng karayom para lumusot kay Ladica. Pagdating mo sa loob, may puno. So, lugi talaga.
Tsaka may atletika pang Herrera.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Natutulong. Go for this bounce pass. Wong Lee. Attack. Drop it. The short for Rizal, but the recovery for this team. High. Shot for Rizal once again.
Good shot. Good adjustment on the shot that time for Tagorda.
Another one for Herrera. Nakatira nga ng pangalawang beses but denied once again by Rizal. Napa. Try to go against the defense of Herrera. Parang bato no? Solid yung katawan ng bata.
But that will be the second personal foul on Mark Herrera.
That's good for Herrera here. Clearly a foul for Herrera. Medyo nakatagilid, coach, no?
Oh, well, if you're trying to draw a charge, kailangan ang sumalo dyan, katawan. So pag tinamaan yan on the side, that's an automatic foul. And I think that's why yung side step, yung 1-2 step is very effective to try and avoid being called for an offensive foul.
And a turnover for Antipolo here. Close ball game. Jumper. Papiso-piso si Gedli. Itong kupunan ng Rizal Switch Fiver, and that's Ladika. First 2 points on this ball game, and another traveling violation for Antipolo. 2 straight traveling violations for them on this ball game. And that's the buzzer. We have a timeout for Antipolo. They're down 6 points, 4 minutes and 42.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapaglaro tayo ng basketball. Maraming salamat sa ating commissioner.
And you're still watching Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And we would like to thank our sponsors here, Delivery Hotel and Resorts, Auto Asia, and Doride, Bola ng Pinoy, and also to Atlantis 88. Maraming salamat po sa pagsama at pagsuporta ng Liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Junior MPBL, and they forced a foul here, but now let's listen to Andrea Veloso for us.
Nangunguna ang Rizal laban dito sa Antipolo ngayong first quarter. Expected na ni Head Coach Sindre ng Antipolo na makakaapekto sa performance ng team ngayong araw ang absence ng kanyang mga key players na sina Patrick Tresvalles at James Sape because of a prior engagement. On the bright side, this is a good chance for other players to step up today. Tulad na lamang ni Zach Doloeras na maglalaro para sa St. Benilde this school year. Sabi naman ni Antipolo team captain and Ateneo player MJ Imson, they just have to focus on their team chemistry and confidence this game. And after working on that, they can surely win their first win today. What are your thoughts, Nino and Coach Noy?
Thank you so much, Andrea, for that report. So malaking puntos yung mawawala because Patrick Tresvalles wala ngayon sa kanilang kupunan. He is the leader of this team, Rizal Switch Fivers. Coach Noy, 22 points per game. Clearly, he leads this team, and also with 7.7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals per game. So, big numbers for Rizal.
Kailangan nilang punuan dito. Combined for Tresvalles and Sape will be 24 points. You have 13 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. So let's see where they will get that production.
But so far, sa ating napapansin dito, Coach Noy, nakukuha naman ang kupunan ng Rizal. Itong ating ball game. They're up by 12 points sa ating game ngayon. And after the timeout, nagpakawala ng sunod-sunod na puntos itong kupunan ng Rizal. As we can see, this layup right there in transition. This is the clear one against 3 defenders. Binasoy checks in for the first time.
So this will
Nasyon.
definitely be a challenge here for Antipolo. Let's see who will step up for them. They're expecting Zach Doloeras playing for, I believe, LaSalle Green Hills.
College of St. Benilde.
Look at that block by Axel Mendoza. If I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 blocks already.
Yeah. Itong si Mendoza running everywhere now in this court. That's the 3rd block na itong si Mendoza. Coach Noy.
While Ladika scoring another basket.
Inside point for Antipolo. And it's a good thing na nakita natin sa Antipolo, Coach Noy. Extreme defense. Oh, it's a foul away from the ball. Literally away. Layo.
That foul will go on Nasyon.
And Mendoza, so I guess it will be a double foul.
Oh, it's a double foul.
2 players. Our officials with that approach once again, giving some instructions.
That's a double unsportsmanlike foul. Actually, that negates each other.
So both players will sit down.
Konting kiskisan lang, but the thing is, yung nga, forced to rest itong si Axel Mendoza after contributing 7 points and 2 rebounds and 3 blocks, while Nasyon will sit.
Good call by our officials, Coach Noy, no? Hindi na pinalaki yung apoy that time. Tinawagan ka agad para hindi na maging pisikalan pa itong ating ball game. As you can see, that steal and 2-pointer, but gustong bumawi itong kupunan ng Rizal. Offensive rebound for them. Balik sa labas kay Vergara. Fires from downtown. Nope. Offensive rebound for the Red guys. The save goes to Vergara. Floater. Lumapit. Pero wala pa rin. Takbo itong kupunan ng Antipolo. Ito from behind. Last touch for Rizal. Switch fiver. Up by double digit here. 48 seconds on this first quarter. As they go for that alley-oop.
Sumusubok ng knockout play that time Antipolo, but
Sila yung nanakawan.
nakawan sila ng Rizal.
Reverse card eh, no?
It's going to be a turnover for them. Let's see what itong sila Dika pa din is still on the floor, so production not really a problem here for Rizal.
They go inside. Gustong butasin itong zona. The swing. Want to go for that attack, but the sundot sa likod. Oh, but still, Francis Binasoy finds a way to score against that suffocating defense of this team ng Rizal. And this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
Despite the contact, itong si Binasoy finally, well, this is already his 4th point. Looking for point number 5.
2-minute mark ng ating ball game, pinasok itong si Francis Binasoy sa ating ball game. And 4 points na kagad yung kanyang naimbag. No more shot clock left for Vergara and the rest of Rizal switch fiver. They will swing it. They will find an open man to create the last shot here. 5 seconds. Where will they go? They go to Vergara. They attack. The drive. Vergara! And he gets some foul before the clock buzzer here. And it will be 2 free throws for Vergara. With no more time left. So it will be 2 attempts to add their lead to 10 if they hit these 2 free throws. And yung una ay nabate natin, Coach Noy. The second one for Vergara, still on the line now. And that's it. 20-11 is our score as we end this first 10 minutes of this ball game between Antipolo and Rizal. But ito po ang ating Atlantis 88 move of the game. As we can see, that bump, the release coming from Francis Binasoy. We'll be right back for our second quarter action dito pa rin sa Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapaglaro tayo ng basket.
Our second quarter is set, ready to serve for you, mga kaliga. 22-11, a 9-point lead for Rizal. Switch fiver here. Early for Binasoy. Oh, the pass goes through 2 players, but andun sa nakaputi. And it will be 2 free throws for them. This kid number 15 for Rizal, switch fiver. At 25, at the 25. Go to the free throw line and shoot this 2. Mark Quintero of Antipolo. That's his second one. 5 points, 2 rebounds for this ball game. He played a full quarter on that first one. And a steal for Antipolo once again. Offensive rebound. Another one. At Mintes for Antipolo on the third try for them on the line now. And a quick timeout. 9 minutes and 14 seconds. 7-point lead still for Rizal. We'll be right back. After the timeout, we are back. Dito pa rin po sa loob ng UPHSD Gymnasium sa Las Piñas. The ball game between Rizal and Switch 5 Reds.
This will be a crucial juncture here for Rizal, especially with Ladica and Mendoza, Axel Mendoza, now on the bench. And si Mendoza should be good to check in maybe another minute. Of course, being called for an unsportsmanlike foul near the end of the first quarter. Binasoy will look to add to his total, missing on that 3-pointer.
Forward pass for Rizal. Oh, and the switch fiver with another 2-pointer here. Back The 9-point lead in this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. So it could be a bonus free throw.
That's the first 2 points for Ian Asay. So far, good free throw shooting for both teams. Itong Rizal, 3 out of 4, 75%. Antipolo, 5 out of 7, 71%. But we expect those numbers to fall dahil so far in the Junior MPBL, 70% is a high free throw percentage, and normally teams are not able to maintain that good shooting from the free throw line.
Inside once again. Araro babangga at mangangalabaw. Hirap pigilan itong si Aaron Nacion dito using his wide body, and this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Parang nagbuhat lang sa Pound for Pound. Itong si Nacion, buong katawan, buong lakas inilabas doon. Itong si Nacion, muscling his way.
Of course, ito si Nacion was the guy who was called for the double unsportsmanlike foul kasabay ni Axel Mendoza, but already back on the floor, missing on that free throw shot.
Kikitaan natin ng potential itong batang to, no? Coach Noy, for me, I can compare him to Bo. Matik na.
Oh, but we're hoping that he grows a few more inches here.
Yeah.
Would definitely help since he already has the bulk and the skills to finish inside.
And the steal. And one once again for Rizal. Switch fiver. And Vergara with the steal. And this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. And to all athletes watching us right now, Pound for Pound Fitness focuses on strength and conditioning and athletic training. So if you want to elevate your game, ano pang inihintay mo? Punta ka na sa pinakamalapit na Pound for Pound Fitness Gym sa inyong lugar.
That was actually a sorry turnover there. Zach Doloeras losing his footing earlier.
Oh, and Mata easily changing hands after that layup. Too easy. Basic for Mata.
Right, and even with Mendoza and Ladica on the bench, itong Rizal extending their lead to 12. Shall we make it 14? Yes.
That was a back-to-back steal for Rizal. Make that third one as Mata finishes it with his right hand now. 2 for Mata on this game. Hirap ba itawid dito kupunan ng Antipolo yung kanilang posisyon, and denied this time. Nakatawid nga, hindi naman nakapasok.
That's right. Nacion that time forcing his way inside. Not really the best decision that time.
This Rizal team switch fiver now, treating their goal as a VIP. Ganun kahigpit yung seguridad, Coach Noy.
Definitely, they really want to extend that lead.
And now let's turn you over, guys, to Andrea Veloso.
On the game, ang 16 under Rizal switch laban dito sa Antipolo sa pagpasok ng second quarter. As per head coach June Cuevas of Rizal, nakuha na ng team ang kanilang sistema, kaya naman kailangan lang nila maging consistent all throughout their games. He also added that they still focus on improving their defense, especially on the passing lane and also their ball movements and rotations for this game. Coach June is also expecting good play from his new added players, Ian Asay and Yuhan Tagorda, that plays for Arellano University. University. Also, Klein Gregorio, the son of former UE player Kelvin Gregorio, who is now seated on the sideline. Ganun din ang magandang performance ulit mula kay John Ray Ladica na isang homegrown from Cagayan de Oro, Mindanao na maglalaro rin naman para sa Arellano University. There are so many players to look out for here in the 16 under division of Rizal. Do you agree with me, Nino and Coach Noy?
Well, thank you so much, Andrea, for that report. At ito nga pala, yung inaabakan ng City of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro, no? Itong kanilang player dito. And speaking of Cagayan de Oro, pretty sure yung mga tao doon nanonood ngayon sa Coach Buning, Kuya Serge. And ito yung kanilang sinasabi sa akin, na may player sila from Cagayan who will play for NCAA this upcoming season.
Well, again, ang storya dito for Coach June Cuevas was nung time now that they were having their tryouts, as we have a power move here. Power move coming from Bailon. This power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. But going back to that point, Coach June Cuevas is a part of the coaching staff of the Arellano Braves. That's why he is able to get players from there. And sabi nga Asay Tagorda, Ladica and Axel Mendoza, and Andrea did mention Klein Gregorio, the son of Kelvin Gregorio, who is an assistant with Rizal Switch Fiber.
So a lot of star players dati, Coach Noy, no, na palaging nanonood sa atin dito sa Junior MPBL. Kaya di nakakagulat no, every game. At ngayon, or earlier, Jen Serios is here.
That's right, and you just love the support that we're getting from the family and friends of these kids. As we see also, itong si Axel Mendoza finally checking in here for Rizal. But despite him sitting down, itong team niya lalong lumaki pa yung kalamangan.
This is 15 now for Rizal Switch Fibers. Three-pointer. Short. The rebound. It will be a battle between Nashon
and Piñas for Rizal.
The substitution for Rizal. Mata will sit down with 4 points and 2 steals.
And you have now that
successful for them, Coach Noy, no? Yung lang full court that time.
And you have your dynamic duo back on the floor, Mendoza and Ladica, but a basket that time coming from Quintero of Antipolo.
Ramos from top of the key. Here comes the double screen. He goes to corner. Oh, and Piñas once again with that attack. A soft touch for him. Double team. But a foul to Ladica.
Fortunately for Antipolo, Piñas, after that faking that three-pointer, dribbled inside, wala nang nag-pick up, wala nang ball stop, so went all the way for that floater.
Still a 15-point lead for them on the second quarter. And on the line right now is Bailon with 3 points. Make that 4 points for this ball game. And his average is 9 points per game. Rebound and 2 assists. And lagpas na siya sa kanyang quota on his playing minutes. Coach Noy, is playing 12 or 14 right now.
So again, full court pressure, easily broken, but Ladica will miss.
Dire-diretso sila, 35-22. Nahabol against 3 defender, behind the back pass, and that's a highlight for Bailon.
Behind the back dribble to the wraparound, no-look pass.
And Tibile, hindi naman binigo doon yung pasa coming from Bailon. That will be a nice highlight here on this ball game. Cutting the lead down to 11. Let's take a look at that one. Tatlong depensa yung dinaanan. No look pass behind the back. Matik kandidato sa ating move of the game.
But like you said, it wouldn't be a highlight kung hindi ito na-convert ni Lester de Belen.
Ladica. Shot clock down to 8. Ramos. Thought about it. Fire off target. Oh, it will be 24 seconds violation. Di tumama.
Hindi kasi tumama yung offensive rebound ni Ladica. Hit all board.
So it wasn't really for them, coach. No, andun na eh. It was a very close putback for Ladica. But off too strong. And but steal yung kanilang pambawi. Ladica will drive. Walang katao-tao on that one. Too easy for him.
Well, that's really the advantage of being unselfish. Did not even do the ball pass fake. But yung depensa was trying to protect the dish pass. So easy layup there for Ladica.
Jumper too strong for Antipolo, but the recovery for De Belen. Or correction, that's a number 33, Dion Reyes. Ramos drops it to Mendoza. And Mendoza with a finger roll.
That's what you like about Axel Mendoza. If you set him up near the basket, he does not dribble anymore. It just goes up for the shot.
Haba na eh, no? Taas mo na lang. And
Some of the kids would gusto nila yung meron pang bomba, yung power dribble. Na actually you give yung smaller defenders a chance to strip you when your advantage is just keeping the ball up high.
Rekta na, coach.
Rekta, exactly. Itong si Bailon having some flashes of brilliance here. Already with 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, one of which was that spectacular wraparound pass to De Belen.
Adrian Rich Bailon. Isa sa mga mayaman na player, coach, no?
Bakit?
He's rich eh.
He's rich.
Rich Bailon. 20 seconds left. No more shot clock. Coach Noy, go forward it to Ladica. Euro step. A little bit drawing. Gustong pahirapan yung kanyang sarili.
Parang, parang gustong pahirapan si Direk mamili ng yung move of the game.
Pala, gustong sumali sa pagiging kandidato. And the last shot for this team of Rizal. Switch fiver. As we end this one, they're up 11 points. Ano kayang pinili ni Direk dito para sa ating move
wrap
of
around
the game?
pass. Hula ko wrap around pass.
Ito,
hindi.
tignan natin.
Hindi ako sinunod.
Yun. Tinignan pala yung camera. Kaya yan ang ating
pala.
move of the game. Atin sa atin ng Atlantis 88 for Ladica. Yun, no?
Sanay na sanay sa camera eh.
Oo.
Parang kumindat pa eh.
As we end our second quarter, 41-30. We'll be right back, guys.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
Dito sa University of Perpetual Helpless Piñas para sa Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. And we are currently in our halftime of the game between the 16 under players of Antipolo, NYBL, and Rizal Switch Fiver. So we have here with me Rizal Head Coach Jun Cuevas and Sir Boots Arimadov, the team manager of Antipolo. Unahin ko po muna si Coach. Coach, a while ago we talked about the consistency and syempre yung pagsunod po ng ating players sa inyong sistema. So on the first half po ba, ipapakita po ba ito ng ating mga players?
Siguro maganda yung pinapakita ng team. So galing kami sa two winning straight. So ginawa namin, marami pa rin lapses dun sa ginagawa namin. Tapos nag-focus lang kami dun sa system na pinagagawa ng mga coaches. Tapos yung mga bata medyo nagko-compose na dun sa pinapagawa namin. Medyo maganda naman nirara ng team. Siguro stick lang kami dun sa system na pinagagawa namin.
Okay, Coach. Good luck po on the next half. With that, meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan o shoutout?
Unang-una, pinapasalamatan ko sina Boss Glenn, sina Boss Raul Anure, yung misis ko, si Met, na nanonood ngayon, tsaka yung mga Team Surak, tsaka yung Arellano Community, si Coach Chico, si Coach Jan, si Coach Manny, si Coach Tony, at lahat ng bumubuo ng Rizal team. Maraming pong salamat. Yun lang po.
Thank you so much, Coach. Dito naman po tayo kay Sir Boots. Sir, ano pong mentality ang gusto nyong makita sa ating team sa pagpasok ng second half, lalo na po at nauunahan po kayo ng kabila?
Siguro nakita ko, siguro dapat more pressure pa sa kalaban, more aggressive pa. Yun lang siguro para makabawi kami. Kasi ang lamang 11 points, no? Yun lang po.
Thank you so much, Coach, and syempre, good luck po on the next half. Meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan o i-shoutout?
Siguro na, anyway, congratulations sa Junior MPBL kasi maraming kabataan na binibigay na pag-asa para sa kanila. Kaya good luck po sa Junior MPBL.
Thank you so much po, Sir Boots and Coach June. Good luck po on the next half. We will be right back for the next half of this game.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon.
Welcome to our third quarter action. This team of Rizal up by 11 points against Antipolo. So winless dito po sa ating ball game. And Coach, ano yung napansin mo na reason why this team of Rizal still on top by 11 against this Antipolo?
Well, definitely yun nga, the 57% field goal percentage in the first half against just 38 for Antipolo, and yun nga, the 15 turnovers that they forced, they were able to convert into 25 points of turnovers against just...
There's a traveling violation.
I'm sorry, that was Rizal nga, 25 points of turnovers, only 9 for Antipolo, and even if itong si Mendoza had to sit out 3 minutes, and even si Ladica when he rested, itong Rizal was still able to extend their lead, and in the first half it has been Ladica with 10 points leading the way for Rizal, and Bailon with 9 for Antipolo.
That's the numbers mentioned ni Coach Noy dito. 41-32 still. The first field goal of this quarter goes to Antipolo. 10 seconds to shoot. They're running Ladico. Forward pass. And Tabora off the window. Back is open for Tabora. 32-43, the bounce pass. A bit low, but still they recovered that one. And the 2 points of the reverse for Antipolo by Mark Anthony Quintero.
You like the energy that Antipolo is starting with here. Even their bench has really come alive here, and they know that, well, most of the time here in the junior MPBL, the team that makes a big run in the third quarter pretty much helps them win the ball game.
Yeah, mostly favor this game, Coach. As we can see, that interior pass once again by Rizal, switch fiver.
Well, if you're an Arellano fan, you'll be very excited to see itong si Mendoza and Ladica start playing for you. But itong si Bailon having his own show here, already with 12 points to lead the way for Antipolo.
And nakikipagsagutan itong si Bailon against Mendoza and Landico. 1 against 2. But this drive of Herrera off the glass once again. Up by 10. Ito kapunan ng Rizal. They go for the short corner and the attack to the right side, off to the left.
That was that basket was by Quintero already with 10 points. So we have 2 double-digit scorers already for Antipolo, Bailon and Quintero.
But the captain, Imson, called for a foul away from the ball sa gitgitan. Kiskisan doon against Mendoza. And they're throwing some words now, but itong si team captain, Imson, will sit down. Pinalitan ni Coach Jundito. Doloeras checks back. First team. Correction, that's Nason. Checks back.
Too wide on the post entry pass itong si Ladica, giving it to Mendoza. Turnover for Rizal.
.13 seconds on the clock. They go for this post-up. Herrera against Nacion. The drop pass by Nacion. But Mark Quintero can connect it from the drive.
Pero kakaiba bumakdown itong si Nacion, talagang creating a lot of space.
Bailon still on fire for this third quarter. 14 points now for Bailon.
Averaging 9 points per game already with 14. Axel Mendoza with a swift reply on the other end. Second player in double digits for Rizal.
And Bailon wants to attack this defense of Mendoza, but he can finish it. A little bit short on that push for Bailon. Tagorda to Mendoza. The spin of the big. The drive, drop pass. Mendoza, 5 seconds to shoot. Short. The rebound and the score for Ladico. That's an and one opportunity for Ladica. This power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
Mga guys like Ladika can really hurt you in so many ways. That time, attacking the offensive glass, being able to make the basket despite the contact. So an opportunity for a three-point play.
Kita mo naman sa rebound na yon at sa replay natin, Coach Noy, no? No backs out for Ladika. Free for him to get that offensive rebound.
And once again, we have a technical foul being called here for violating the uniform protocol. Itong Rizal.
Stick to itong ating mga officials dito when you talk about uniforms. And we'll see attempt from the free throw line for Antipolo. But on the other hand, bonus free throw for Ladika. Shoot one here.
Being called for the technical is team captain James Mendoza for Rizal.
52-41 still. And a steal on Ladika. Tandun na sa bangin. Itong si Ladika, he can save himself.
Feeling ko itong si Ladika, hindi mahuhulog sa bangin to. Grabe yung balance. Naubusan lang sa talaga ng linya that time.
Baka nagbubuhat sa Pound for Pound Fitness gym.
Baka nga. Really excellent balance.
Double team. The pass deflected. Quintero will attack coming from the baseline. Niyugyog. Kapika ng bola. Andito sa pinakamataas na si Mendoza. Ladika stepping up the gas. And a two-pointer for Ladika. Up by 13 once again. Ito kabutan ng Rizal. Katawan sa katawan. But denied that time. 4 against 2. Rizal up by numbers. And how can you stop Ladika?
Tingin ko unang-una dapat magaling ka magdasal at mabilis. Because definitely unstoppable, especially in the open court.
But it was a nice drive by Ezekiel Tagorda. Now let's turn you over, guys, to our courtside reporter. We have Andrea Veloso.
Susubukang humabol ng Antipolo dito sa Rizal on the second half. As per Coach June of Rizal during halftime, they really just have to be consistent on their game plan and system to protect their leads. Sa kabilang panig naman, sabi ni Coach Sendre ng Antipolo, mag-a-adjust sila big time this second half, lalo na at napapabayaan nila ang kanilang fast break on the first half. Dagdag pa niya, on the game naman sila, nagkakaroon lamang ng miscommunication pagdating sa kanilang defense. What do you think of this, Ninyo and Coach Noy?
Thank you so much for that report, Andrea. And during that report, it was a 6 straight points coming from Ladika. All of that mula sa kanilang mga sundot at steal dito po. With 3 minutes and 7, we'll be right back.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon.
Let's take a look at the steals of this team ng Rizal Switch Fibers. And dahil dyan, 3 sunod na layups with 6 straight points coming from Ladika.
Si Ladika, a one-man scoring run. And yet another turnover here. And just like that, that lead is up to 21 big points.
It was a sweet one for Mata. May eye-to-eye contact pa before that layup.
even with Ladica on the bench now. Still being able to force the turnovers itong Rizal switch fiber. I think they're gonna go to the post here.
19-11 is our third quarter scoring here for Rizal team. Oh, almost an end one for Rizal. Free throw now for Ezekiel Tagorda. Go shoot free throw. First one is good. And his team has 5 out of 8 from the free throw line. Yung kanilang naitala dito sa buong game. Hindi madami, 50% less than the team of Antipolo, who has 14 attempts from the free throw line, coach, no?
Right now, despite itong Rizal not getting to the foul line as much, but from the field, a very high 65% from the two-point area, 74%. So itong depensa ng Antipolo will really need to tighten, and most of those points rin kasi are coming off points of turnovers and fast break points for Rizal. So they really need to take care of the basketball.
Oh, showing his handles. And the dime. The finish. Sinubo. Ito si Mendoza. I thought he was going for a dunk, but let's take a look at this power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Look at that one, Coach Noy. Ito yung pangarap ni Mendoza na abot niya.
Well, if you're Antipolo, ano pa bang magagawa mo doon? Axel Mendoza right in front of the rim.
Parang crush mo lang yun, Coach Noy, no? Hanggang titig ka lang.
Parang marami ka ng mga jokes, ha? Parang maganda umaga mo, ha, Ninyo?
67-41 is our score here.
Ninyo got jokes.
A minute and 29. So, Antipolo. Na-report nga kanina ni Daphne, no? Sinusubukan nilang bumawi dito, Coach Noy. But sa tingin mo, ano yung reason why, bakit hindi pa rin sila nakakadikit against this team of Rizal and Switch Fiber?
Definitely, they are being outworked here by Rizal, as you see them yet again trying to score in transition. And really, that defense has been a thorn on the side of Antipolo. They have been forced into 22 turnovers, which has translated to 37 points of turnovers. That's yung points in the paint. 32-point difference, 52 for Rizal, 20 for Antipolo. Dahil nga, again, after forcing a turnover, they run in transition, score of those turnovers. So, uncontested most of them.
Yeah. Pero kung hindi na ipasok nitong kupunan ng Rizal yung kanilang points from turnovers, Coach Noy, no? Lamang sana itong Antipolo.
Yeah, that's right. But, I mean, Antipolo has been shooting well from the field, 41%. But when you're giving up 66% sa kalaban mo, really that defense really needs to tighten up.
Offensive rebound once again by Mendoza. Thought about it, pero diniretso na. Isang tingin na lang, lapit na ng ring.
Very basic. Got the ball using the triple threat. Looking for options. Nakita niya, bukas na pala yung basket.
Oh, but a bit lousy pass coming from Mata. Bailon wants to go and slice inside. He was fouled here. 26 seconds left.
And despite playing very high pressure defensively, that's only the second team foul for Rizal. Itong Antipolo, penalty na.
So free throws once again. And Zach Doloeras will sit down. Inbound. Goes to Nacion. Bailon fires from downtown. Still a no for Antipolo team.
So far for Antipolo, it has only been Bailon and Quintero who have showed up. And when you're up against a very explosive team like Rizal Switch Fiber, you cannot afford to have your players not be able to produce.
Oh, and it's a traveling violation for Rizal Switch Fiber. After that drive, after they received that one. Gigil na din coach no, to attack the basket because of that open look. But as we end our third quarter, we came with the score 69-41 in favor of Rizal Switch Fiber. For this game, let's take a look at this Atlantis 88 move of the game. This pass and this finish of Mendoza will be our move of the game from the baseline to the center, derecho. We'll be right back for our last quarter for this ball game.
This event. Sa lahat ng mga team,
And we are down to our last quarter of your Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL for the 16 under division between Antipolo, NYBL, and Rizal Switch Fiber. So after the third quarter, clearly this team of Rizal dominates that game with a quarter scoring of 28-11.
And as we've been talking about earlier, yung third quarter run really vital for any team. And ito nga Rizal making their big move in the third quarter.
And we all know here in Junior MPBL, Coach Noy, a team that can really have a good adjustment sa third quarter can most favor, no, can win the game.
Definitely coming off that halftime break, you know, you make one major adjustment, not enough time for the other team to be able to make the counter adjustments, of course. Dahil nag-iba na yung game plan nun. They were able to already set the game plan for the second half.
And yung problema, heading to the fourth quarter, pag naiwan ka sa third quarter, Coach, at bumubulusok pa rin yung opponent mo in the fourth, sasaktan ka talaga.
Oh, mahirapan ka, mahirapan kang humabol, especially since that momentum has already swung to the other side. Minsan, other teams try to recover in the fourth quarter, but eventually they just run out of gas.
And hard to stop a team like this. Itong kapunta ng Rizal, Coach, no? Nakabuild na talaga ng malaking momentum sa third.
And actually, the luxury here for Rizal Switch Fiber is pag lumapit yung laban, you can just bring in itong si Ladica and Mendoza, Axel Mendoza, to try and always stem the tide of any rally ng kalaban.
Yeah, and sa kanilang starters, Coach, no, ng Rizal Fibers, itong si Wong Lee lang, yung hindi nakapuntos and no attempts on that pasok niya. And yung apat na kanyang kakampi, they have good numbers here, lalo na itong si Ladica and si Mendoza na may double digit na naitala nung quarter na yun. And we have a steal once again for Antipolo. Pass and the finish. That's good for Senyo.
Well, Bailon has really had a good game here so far. 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. But unfortunately, really not much help aside from Quintero. But I really like how itong si Bailon plays. Will definitely make for a good point guard wherever he goes.
A scoring guard talaga no? Itong si Bailon.
And right when we say that, he turns the ball over.
Euro step drive, a little bit short for Piñas. As this guy, Sean Andrews Vergara, tries to have that steal. A bit short on space. 45 to 69. A big lead for Rizal. Senyo fires from downtown. Nope. Rebound for the red guys. Whoa! Soft touch right there for Rizal. Switch fiver.
Pero the way itong si Vergara moves, especially in the open court, parang sila Dika lang na pinaliit eh.
Yeah. Tapang no? Tapang na bata. Madiskarte, Coach Noy, no?
Even the way he changes directions, changes space, being able to switch hands to try and finish. Parang sila Dika rin lang, but Ladika a little taller than he is and maybe a little more advanced skills-wise.
Vergara with the second free throw. And that's one for Vergara. He's 2 out to 2 from that line. So pinasok ng Antipolo. We have 2 small guards here. It's Galon and Napa.
Actually, wouldn't be surprised kung magkakilala itong mga to eh. I'm pretty sure most of them have played against each other already.
Lalo na Antipolo and Rizal. Sabi mo nga kanina, Coach, no? Antipolo is in the province of Rizal. And we know how active basketball in that province, Coach.
Actually, all over the Philippines active ang basketball, but you know, having that talent pool to actually build and form hindi lang 2 teams eh, 6 teams to dahil you know 18, 16 and 14 under.
So it is a wide scout for his team. And sa Antipolo, ang daming player. May 2 team.
2 per age bracket. So 6 teams times 15, 90 players na yan, no?
Galing mo talaga sa match.
Wala naman nakakapag-check eh. Malay mo ba kung tama yung sinasabi ko?
Mas lalo na sa team ng Cavite.
Cavite,
Coach,
tatlo yun eh.
So
Cavite
ilan?
City, Imus,
Ilan ulit, Coach?
Dasmariñas, so per nagsustol ng oras yun na 45, 90, 135.
135. So ang daming players nun, no? Isang buong barangay na ata yun na na population eh, Coach.
Ng mga bata, no?
Oo, ng mga bata. And because of this junior MPBL, we're giving opportunity to our young hoopers, young guns, to make their dream come true.
That's a minimum, na assuming there's 15 on your bench. And I'm sure you have some more reserve players. But you're allowed to play 15 in a game. So again, ang ating playoff, ang tournament format, you have 22 teams being divided into two divisions, North and South. So that's 11 per division. All teams get to play each other once. So that's 10 games.
Yeah.
Number 11 place will be eliminated, and then you have the top 6 teams qualifying for the quarterfinals. Number 7 and 8 will battle for the number 7th seed. The loser will play the winner of the number 9 and the number 10 for the final spot, for the 8th spot. And then we have a best of 3 series, I think, for the rest of the way.
You know, nung na-invento yung play-in tournament, Coach, no? Parang mas naging exciting yung nasa baba ng team standings. So to your timeout here. It's 73 to 47.
At ng mga organizers.
You're still watching this fourth quarter action between Rizal Switch Fiber having the lead against Antipolo NYBL here. Oh, and a steal coming from Napa. Oh, denied. But there's a push coming from this number 13 of Rizal. That's Cali Trevon Ramos. And it will be their fourth team foul for this fourth quarter with 6 minutes left sa ating bakbakan po. So, first free throw, Mentes para sa kanya. And I would like to take this opportunity to give thanks to our sponsors, Coach Noy, no? Lalo na sa Vivery Hotel and Resorts, and Auto Asia, sa Doride, Bola ng Pinoy, and Atlantis 88. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. And also to Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. It extends. So will it be a warning? Let's take a look at this on our instant replay. Nahagip pa. Yun.
Oh, they're changing that to a technical foul.
Yeah.
On Coach June Cuevas. Parang hindi lamang no? I mean, the way Coach June Cuevas still continuing to coach here and working the referee.
Yeah. And coach here. And another technical.
And I think they're gonna throw him
Foul
out.
Coach June here. So Coach June Cuevas will be thrown out here. Will be out of the playing court now.
But his team still safely ahead, a 25-point lead. And how do they react to Coach June Cuevas being thrown out? They bring Ladica in.
Yeah. And Mendoza also. But they want their scorers, their leaders here back inside the court. And a free throw for Francis Binasoy will fall. 2 free throws is good for Binasoy. And we'll see how this team also of Antipolo reacts. So nakikita nga natin ngayon Coach June Cuevas
Finally being convinced to leave the playing venue. But you see there, I think that's a testament to Rizal not really minding the score. I mean, Coach June Cuevas still continuing to coach, and they bring in their starters in their top 2 players in Mendoza and Ladica. And I think, they cannot really afford to just, even if you have a big lead, to just clear your bench. Dahil, again, these teams have not had too much time to practice. So you're trying to get the reps in trying to build chemistry with your 5 on the floor. So, kung parang practice na rin to, even if, you have a very big lead. And pretty much, I think, Rizal has this in the bag. I mean, it's still surmountable, a 23-point lead with 5.5 minutes. That has happened before, but, with the body language nitong Antipolo, I don't think they're gonna give Antipolo a chance to come back.
Yeah, ito yung magandang practice, Coach, na. Nasa actual game.
Yes, that's right.
And kaya nga, may mga coaches na ginagamit itong opportunity na ito. Malaki yung kalamangan, time winding down, running for a new play. Yung mga plays na sa kanilang practice, ilang ulit pa lang nilang naitatakbo. So, the familiarity in actual and in practice, malaki talaga yung diferensya.
Definitely. And ito para sa Rizal, even if Coach June Cuevas being thrown out, we still have, I think, Kelvin Gregorio will take over as acting head coach.
Yeah.
Of course, Kelvin Gregorio, a former UE Red Warrior, has had stints in the MPBL. I'm not sure if he is still playing, but definitely coaching here for Rizal, where his son is also playing, is good exposure also for Kelvin Gregorio.
Sino ba ka-batch ni Coach Gregorio sa UE?
Actually, I'm trying to recall if time ba siya ni James Yap or is he much younger?
Sina Marcy, no? Baka sina Paolo.
Possibly, actually, possibly.
And on the other hand, Ladika, nabagsakan doon. Itong si Bailon, kaya namang ipagpag itong si Ladika. Chada pa rin para sa son of Cagayan. So, the fall for that players after that deflection coming from that pass. And the drive, a two-pointer for this Antipolo team. Kent Galon. 4 minutes and 35. Ladika. And another two-pointer for Ladika. Our candidate here for our best player of the game. And Ladika for today's ball game. Di malungkot ang ating Beshi dito with 25 points for Ladika, Coach.
Actually, si Kelvin Gregorio was actually a member of that UE squad that swept the eliminations. But unfortunately, when they went to the finals, I think they went up against De La Salle.
La Salle, oh.
And they got swept. So,
What year that was?
so dinaan na lang natin sa Google pero yun nga, just found out na he was part of that team.
What year was that, Coach? 2007?
I think around that time.
So I was grade 1 that time, Coach Noy.
I was, yeah. I was able to watch that game.
That game, yeah. You were able to watch it.
Yes, for sure.
Ako hindi.
Sorry ka na lang.
So, kaya nga nami-miss ko yung mga ganun na laro eh. Balikan natin mamaya after this game. Nood tayo ng na yun.
Definitely. But itong Rizal nga, they still have Ladika on the floor. They still have Mendoza on the floor. And no surprise here.
Pero yung papalit naman na head coach next game for Rizal Switch Fiver is stand out from JRU and inspiring story for that head coach, and we know that.
And still an MPBL star.
Star pa rin. Lakan season MVP, John Wilson. He's been a journeyman sa kanyang PBA career. Played for Ginebra, Meralco, and naging champion din. Ladika. Sorry, miss for that layup.
I think he was caught in between trying to dunk the basketball or laying it up.
Patrick Ewing moment siya dun eh, no? Ramos will receive this one. They will advance this to Mendoza. They will use the clock to rotate this ball for more touches. Pass was too high. But Mendoza is too tall. And nakuha pa rin yung pasa na yun, but a little bit short for Mendoza to finish that one. 2 minutes and 38, and there's a foul coming from Gregorio.
That is the son of Coach Kelvin Gregorio being introduced into this ball game with a foul. But already has a rebound and an assist in less than 7 minutes of play.
First free throw will go for Doloeras.
So way below his averages of 10 points per game. Only 4 so far.
Second one for Doloeras. And it's 2 out of 2. Itong si Doloeras. 80 to 59. Still a big lead for Switch Fiber. This team of Rizal. Last touch for Antipolo.
So I believe this is part of the Antipolo gallery. They are seated at the right-hand side. So unless, of course, they might be supporting both teams also dahil Antipolo at Rizal yan.
Tsaka nasa medyo gitna din sila.
Yeah, going middle na sila eh.
2 minutes and 10. So Cruz, first time na makita natin sa ating ball game dito.
Ooh, nice drop pass.
Ooh. But sorry miss once again. Kita mo yung gigil sa mukha ng bata eh, no?
We have
si
both teams already in the penalty. So this could be a very long minute and 57 in the fourth quarter.
So pag-usapan natin dito, Coach Noy, itong panalo nito ng Rizal Fiber Switch. Saan sila pupunta dito sa kanilang third win on this campaign, this Junior MPBL?
So they're going up to 3-1 and despite the other teams not yet playing, notably yung Pampanga that who we are expecting to be a contender. Definitely these early wins will help them. This 4-1 slate gives them good positioning so far, while itong Antipolo will fall all the way down to 0-4. So really a lot of work left for them to do.
So they played 40% of their game here, and you have left 60%. Mas tingin mo, Coach, for this team of Antipolo, how or what's the percentage?
Well, I think they're still trying to find their identity, but one thing's for sure, they already have good point guard, a good starting point guard in Bailon, and it's really just a matter of finding the other 4 guys who will be best to work with him. As itong Rizal still continuing to play here. Itong si Axel Mendoza already on the bench. Itong si John Ray Ladica still continuing to play. Parang ayaw pa yata magpahinga nito eh.
Average minutes nitong si Ladica is 26 and 37 seconds, and now 24 minutes pa lang kasi, Coach, yung kanyang nilalaro.
Ayun na, pinahinga na.
Ayun. Pinaupo na itong si Ladica.
And very well-deserved rest. Actually, even if he didn't play anymore in the fourth quarter, I think they built a good enough cushion for him to try and rest. But as I said earlier, he's still trying to get in the reps here for itong Rizal Switch Fiber. Very impressive itong si Ladica from the 2-point area, 12 out of 16, 75%. Misses only attempt from the 3-point area. So in total, 70% field goal shooting for John Ray Ladica.
So we are now down to our last minute here. Ramos will try to use the clock, melt that one, and we're just waiting for our final score here. Gregorio drives, didn't fall for him. 20-point lead. 83-63. And this team of Rizal, coach, no, they will have 3-1 team standings. They will go up. Number, pakilang spot ba dito? Itong kanilang koponan. We'll see on our team standings later. And a big win for them. Last game nila, they have that win against Bulacan. Pinahirapan, 29 big points yung kanilang naging agwat against the JP or JT Bulacan. So ngayon naman, another big win for them. So will it be their DNA here na mangwasak itong kupunan ng Rizal, coach, no?
But definitely for Rizal, I think they pretty much figured out most of their rotations. Well, pretty much you just have to make sure either Ladica and or Mendoza are on the floor, but having guys like Asay, Tagorda, Mark Herrera also in that rotation really will help itong Rizal. But for Antipolo, I think they still have yet to find their identity here. They do have some materials here. They have a lot of big men. You have Bailon, and it's really just a matter of figuring things out with the material that they have on the bench.
So as we end this ball game, our score will be 85-64. A 21-point victory for Rizal Switch Fiber for the 16 under. This team of Antipolo will go home with 0-4 on their team standings. Let's take a look at this move of the game presented by Atlantis 88. That's the behind the back pass by Bailon to De Leon. They finished that one. And that's their highlights. And once again, this ball game will go to this Rizal Switch Fiber. And let's talk about this best player, Coach Noy. It's the thing that napa-impress ka sa batang ito.
Well, I've always been impressed of this kid from the very beginning, and actually this is par for the course for him, but you cannot just disregard a performance like this.
And now kasama na ni Andrea Veloso ang ating Atlantis 88 player of the game.
Mga kaliga, we have here the Atlantis 88 best player of the game, John Ray Ladica from the 16 under Rizal Switch Fiber. So congratulations. You have 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kanina sabi mo sa akin, takot ka at pressured ka for this game, pero ang ganda ng performance na pinakita mo. So ano ba ang naging motivation ng team for this game?
Ang motivated ko po ay yung mga play ng coach at sinusunod namin ng maayos at nag-communicate kami lahat at nag-usap-usap kami sa loob ng court. Yan lang po.
Kitang-kita naman na nag-communicate talaga kayo sa loob ng court. So meron ka ba gustong pasalamatan o i-shoutout?
Nagpapasalamat po ako sa Rizal Switch Fiber at binabati ko po yung coaches ng Arellano at saka yung pamilya ko doon sa probinsya at lahat. Shoutout sa coach ng Rizal at saka coach ng Cesar Bowlers at saka ng team Cesar's Bowlers.
Thank you so much, our Atlantis 88 best player of the game, John Ray Ladica from the 16 under Rizal Switch Fiber. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Andrea, and congratulations to this team of Rizal Switch Fiber. As you can see some highlights on this game and your thoughts, final thoughts, Coach Noy.
Definitely for Antipolo, they really need to find out, how to efficiently attack the full court press of opposing teams, because all teams will be playing pretty much the same way. Although they were forced into 26 turnovers and gave up 43 points of turnovers, and I think that is pretty much the story of this ball game. While for Rizal, they still need to be more consistent despite this good win-loss record.
And our next game will be the 18 under division matchup between Antipolo NYBL against the Rizal 16U. And on behalf of Coach Noy, Africa, and Andrea Veloso, our courtside, this has been Nino Abandid, and this is your Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.